I started playing drums when I was 16 years old. A friend of mine was learning how to play guitar, and I thought it'd be cool to be in a band and stuff like that. So I took lessons at this tiny school called Reso Music in Bandra, in Bombay. A friend of mine in school told me about Gino Banks. Basically, that hey, you're learning how to play, maybe you should meet him. And he was a senior of mine in school. That's when I started taking lessons with him and kind of teching for him. Since then, it's been quite a ride. I went and studied music at Musicians Institute in California for a year, and I came back and I started playing with as many bands as I could. Even when I started playing when I was about 16, 17, I would be in a lot of bands then. I'd be in metal bands, funk rock bands, classic rock bands, mainly rock bands. Currently, I'm working with Amit Trivedi, Blackstrat Blues, this rapper called Divine, Indus Creed, and then a lot of sessions in the studio. I've been doing a lot of sessions with Vishal and Shekhar, Shankar Ehsan Loy. I've worked with Ram Sampath, artists like Karsh Kale, and then a lot of small, independent, up-and-coming artists that need drums. We have a facility that we record at Gino Banks' facility, Double Shift Productions. So yeah, we've been working a lot out of there, and also live if someone needs a one-off drummer, if I'm filling in for someone. So yeah, a lot of session work also. My first experience with Evans was I beat the crap out of the Stockheads at my first drum set, and I knew that they were sounding rubbish, and that's when I walked into Furtados and they were selling Evans heads, and I was like, oh okay, what's that? And then the first thing I bought was a tom pack for 12, 13 and 16 of hydraulics, and ever since then I have not played anything else. And literally it's been only Evans, and it's nice to see. I mean, back then we didn't have a lot of variety available to us here in India. Now we pretty much get everything off the catalog. So I've finally settled with, for now at least, the G2 coated, which and then resonant coated, which is the first time. I've never done that, so it's pretty interesting. And the snare drum is a reverse power center dot head. Bass drum is an EQ3, and I kind of mix it up. It depends. If, like right now, I really like the way the coated heads sound and feel. If not, I do G2 clear or EC2 clear. They all have a very different a purpose basically. for the sound that I'm going for. If I get called to do a rock tune, I'd probably swap these out. I could use these, but I would swap it out for maybe clear heads for a little more attack. And the snare head, I mean, it's either this or the G2 coated, but I hit really hard. And I also like the fact that this is a thick head with a reinforced badge in the middle that lets it kind of last longer, if anything. And also the way it sounds, I don't really dampen any of my heads. I don't put anything on there. Maybe some tape just to cut a little bit of overtones every now and then. Also depends on the room. Like right now we're here and I just didn't want it super ringy sound. I wanted a little close sound. So a little bit of tape. Otherwise everything's open and they sound pretty damn good, man.